The teachings of the great scripture, the Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, were given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. This teaching of the Gita was not just for Arjuna standing on the battlefield, but it is for all of humanity. In a way, this teaching can also be called a surefire mantra for achieving success in people's lives. In today's very special video, we have brought 51 important thoughts from the entire Bhagavad Gita, which we will try to explain in simple and easy language. Listening to these thoughts every day can solve all the problems of your present and future life. If you want to get the most out of this video, please be sure to watch it till the end. So, let's learn these most powerful 51 thoughts from the Bhagavad Gita and try to apply them in our lives. The one who has mastered their mind has taken the first step towards attaining the divine, because that is where true peace resides. For such a person, the joys and sorrows of life, the heat and cold, the praise and insults hold no significance. They view everything with an equal perspective. Charity given with a pure heart, without any selfish motives, purely out of a sense of duty to those in need, is called sattvic charity. This kind of charity not only purifies one's soul, but also spreads positive energy throughout society. Besides serving and respecting revered individuals like God, Brahmins, teachers, and parents, the essence of physical austerity lies in adhering to purity, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. This austerity purifies both the body and the soul. There are 3 gates to hell: lust, anger, and greed. It is essential to avoid them because these 3 gates lead a person to unrighteousness and darkness. The future is synonymous with struggle. The person who doesn't shy away from struggles in life is the one who makes their future bright. Struggle is the key to success. O Arjuna, a person who eats too much or eats too little, who sleeps too much or sleeps too little, cannot become a yogi. To become a yogi, it is essential to maintain balance in life. He who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never invisible to him, nor is he invisible to me. Such a person experiences the presence of the divine at all times. I reside within the heart of every living being as the divine. My presence is within each creature and I guide their lives. Hey Arjuna, if it's truly necessary to fight for what's right, to protect yourself, and to stand up for justice, then do it with all your heart and be brave. Fighting against wrong and unfairness is our duty in life. To understand love, one must look beyond the physical and see with the eyes of the heart. True love is not about appearances, it's about a connection of souls. When someone wishes to worship a specific deity, I make their faith steadfast, so they can devote themselves to that deity. I guide their faith in that direction. He who renounces all desires of the mind and finds contentment in the self is the one who is truly wise and steady in wisdom. Life is not in the future, nor is it in the past. Life is only in this present moment, and living this moment is the most important thing. We should accept criticism, insults, and rejection without resistance and use them as a challenge to move forward. War is wrong when it is driven by selfish desires, greed, anger, or ego. Engaging in war without a just cause, without righteousness, truth, or justice is a terrible act. O Arjuna, those who are not disturbed by joy or sorrow, who maintain equanimity in both situations, who remain balanced in happiness and sadness, in honor and dishonor, in fear and worry, they are my true devotees. Just like a person discards old clothes and wears new ones, the soul, leaving behind the old and useless body, takes on a new physical form. One should never abandon the acts of yagna, dan and tapasya. These should always be performed, as they are essential for the betterment of life. The person who neither desires the fruit of their actions nor hates them and remains unattached to any outcome, every action they perform becomes an act of service and sacrifice. Free from the material bonds of life, They move towards ultimate peace and enlightenment. The person who works without desiring the fruits of their labor is the one who truly works. Work done only in the hope of reward brings neither reward nor is it true work. A person can become whatever they want if they constantly think about the desired thing with confidence. Any goal can be achieved with self-confidence and continuous effort. Let go of the idea of mine and yours, big and small. Erase the sense of self and others from your mind. Then everything is yours, and you belong to everyone. When we see everyone as equal, then we find true peace and happiness in life. What happened, happened for the best. What is happening for the best. What will also happen for the best. Looking at life's events with a positive outlook is what gives us peace and contentment. For those who have mastered their mind, it is their best friend. But for those who haven't, their mind will remain their biggest enemy. Self-control and mental discipline are the true mental powers. I am the goal, the sustainer, the master and the witness and the home and refuge for everyone. I am the foundation of creation and the universe, the shelter and the imperishable seed which gives life to all beings. Whenever and wherever unrighteousness increases, I will take birth to establish righteousness. I will always be ready to end unrighteousness and restore righteousness. It is my promise that truth and justice will be protected. God gives us power and opportunity, but self-control and good judgment come from within. Growing in self-control and wisdom is what makes a human life complete. Those who worship me with constant devotion, I fulfill their needs and protect what they have. God takes care of his devotees in every way. O Arjuna, I am the action that is not against Dharma. One who understands the truth of my manifestation, upon leaving this body, is not reborn, but attains my abode. O Arjuna, wealth and women are both perishable, but my devotion is not. Devotion to God is the only thing that is eternal and immortal. Worrying doesn't prevent future sadness. We should face our fears bravely, and then we can achieve success, happiness, and progress in every part of our lives. O son of Kunti, I am the taste of water. I am the light of the sun and the moon. I am the sacred syllable Om in the Vedic mantras. I am the sound in the sky and the strength in humans. I exist in every form of nature and life. O Arjuna, I, as the Lord, know everything that happened in the past, everything that is happening in the present, and everything that will happen in the future. I know all living beings, but no one knows me. The one who remembers me in my divine form with constant and unwavering devotion surely attains me. God can be attained through steadfast devotion and surrender. For those who don't control their mind, it acts like an enemy that leads them astray from their goals and traps them in ignorance and delusion, keeping them away from peace and success in life. One who understands the joys and sorrows of all beings as their own truly knows empathy and compassion, sees everyone equally, doesn't discriminate against anyone, and is truly called a superior yogi. O Arjuna, anger creates confusion. Confusion disturbs the mind, and when the mind is disturbed, reasoning is lost. When reasoning is lost, a person's downfall is certain. Every wise person should abandon anger and greed because these lead to the downfall of the soul. Self-control and contentment are the paths to the soul's elevation. Whoever is born, their death is certain, and after death, rebirth is also certain. This cycle is inevitable, and understanding this, one should accept the reality of life. Those who don't have faith in devotion cannot attain me. Therefore, they keep returning to the cycle of birth and death in this world. Devotion and faith are the path to liberation from birth and death. O Arjuna, I am the one who provides warmth to the earth and brings the rain. I control the cold and I govern all the ups and downs of the seasons. The arrangement of all these elements of nature comes from me. I am immortal, indestructible, and death itself. Both the soul and the material world reside within me. Both life and death are my forms, and I am their controller. These quotes from the Bhagavad Gita will deeply inspire your life, and adopting them can change your life. For information on motivational and self-development types of ebooks and audiobooks, check the description.